Stadium in Eugene. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Catching up with the Badgers head coach before the game. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Badgers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. The give to the left. Inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. On the move. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Just a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? You didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front 7 defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Badgers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house. Palmer, It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stretch a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
Moves the pocket. It's Hopkins. He's got it. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Badgers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catch is made at the 15. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking for room, it's Kane. Turning it on! They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, going to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Zings it complete to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Second down to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead is 6 in the first.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Deep in the end zone, it's Burton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Hold and fire complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off covered. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And you just saw one there on the crossing.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this 3rd down. To the air, it's Hopkins. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Badgers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the back. The run inside. It's Hopkins. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to throw on first. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Delayed give. It's Thompson. There he goes. Past the 6. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Wood took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone. And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Snap it to the back. And he's in! Touchdown, Wisconsin! Extra point here will give them the lead. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Kane. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Caught. He's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run to the right. Crosses the 40. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick give. It's Thompson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it back to him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Oregon. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Coming out with it, it's Burton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hopkins. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This time he's got his man. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Slings it downfield. Comes down, it's Thompson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Badgers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Makes a catch. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple.
Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
No good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Second and long here. From the gun, running back gets to give. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And is incomplete on third down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Holds on, it's Thompson. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Drops back on first down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, it's Thompson. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Rush right in his face. Got a wide open receiver. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Long way to go on second down. Sets his feet. It's Hopkins. Throws to the tight end. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the ECU Pirates. And it's the Owls setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season.
And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Burt. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I did catch up with the Wisconsin head coach. His biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the air, it's Hopkins. They're all over him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He leaves it with the back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds a spot in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to pass, it's Cherry. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Finds a crease. It's Thompson. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run him again. Makes a man miss. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Right at the line. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tells the run, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Badgers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hands it off. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking downfield, it's Hopkins. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run to the left. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Using his legs, it's Thompson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Right back to the well. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thompson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Hard running there. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Hopkins. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on fourth. Going to take a shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The handoff. Turning it on. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Ducks! He got a step and just dusted the field. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Dahl. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Rush is on. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Burrowing for yardage. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Barrels ahead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be fourth down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Crosses the 35. Still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hopkins. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. Just keeps moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the red area, it's Dahl. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to surge it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. Power ahead. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Back to pass, it's Hopkins. Under pressure. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Look out! And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical.